Fierce fighting, flooding, devastating droughts, and other disasters in East and Central Africa translate into this: millions of hungry and desperate people. But for the fortunate among them, food aid does get through by way of a sophisticated network of road, sea, and air routes connected to Kenya. Peter Smerdon is Senior Public Affairs Officer at the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, in Nairobi.
Kenya is the biggest economy in East Africa, and that means it has more infrastructure than other countries, certainly than Somalia, but also Eastern DR Congo, Southern Sudan, and to a certain extent Uganda. So it means generally the roads are better, the port works better, that there are more transporters who take commercial cargoes as well.
Key to the food distribution system is the coastal city of Mombasa. It has a well-developed port that last year handled 670,000 tons of food aid from around the world. Smerdon says that some 10 million people in the region rely on food aid that arrives in Mombasa. But the food still has a long way to go. Aid workers have to truck it across vast distances and often through volatile areas. Nick Wasuna is Senior Advisor at World Vision Kenya, WFP's largest partner.
On one occasion, we were passing through one part of Kenya that we needed to move food through to get to another community, but those two communities were actually in conflict, and so they were actually attacking the lorries as they would pass through.
For places such as southern Sudan, where few roads exist and communities are isolated, airdrops are necessary. And when heavy fighting in Somalia makes it risky to transport food by road, aid is shipped from Mombasa to Mogadishu, accompanied by European Union naval escorts. In a typical year, Smerdon says the WFP purchases approximately half of its food aid from large-scale food traders in the region. The other half comes from the United States and other foreign donors. Aid agencies also try to buy from small, local farmers.
But we've now launched a program called Purchase for Progress, which is aimed at helping marginal farmers, buying from them when you do purchase locally.
World Vision's Nick Wasuna says his agency is also setting up programs where communities build schools, dams, and other infrastructure in exchange for food and work. Cathy Majtenyi for VOA News, Nairobi.